In real estate, data is king. And with the newest version of Flipster, we've taken the throne. Inside Flipster, you now have access to over 150 million properties nationwide. Let me repeat that. You get access to a database of over 150 million properties nationwide, including houses on the MLS and off-market leads like absentee owners, pre-foreclosures, and vacant houses. We even have niche lead types like Craigslist leads that no one else has. All of that adds up to one thing: more leads for your real estate business. And as you know, more leads means more deals and more money in your pocket. Now, there's a lot of tech stuff behind the scenes that makes this work, and we've invested multiple six figures to make this happen. But all you need to know is that we're working with the biggest real estate data companies in the country to give you the best and most accurate data available. Much of this data is updated daily or weekly, giving you a step up on your competitors who are working on leads that are months or even years old from other softwares. But that's not the only reason Flipster is the best real estate software on the planet. Yes, we have the best data, but we also give you the data at a better rate. Depending on which plan you choose, you can get up to 50,000 leads for less than a penny per lead. To be specific, it's exactly 0.0079 cents per lead. But the truth is, it's actually less than that, because that doesn't include everything else you get with your subscription, including tools for marketing your leads, like advanced skip tracing with over a dozen data points, including phone numbers, email addresses, and social media handles, email marketing so you can email leads with the push of a button, ringless voicemail so you can automate phone calls and get people contacting you, SMS marketing so you can text blast groups of leads and get the best ones to raise their hands, and pre-written templates so you never have to write anything yourself. Plus, tools for every step of the house flipping process, including Flipster Comps, which gives you an estimate of any property's value based on recently sold homes in that area, a deal management dashboard with all of your contacts and properties organized in one place, motivated seller websites for attracting ready-to-go sellers in your market, an Offer Generator Pro, a fill-in-the-blank contract generator for making offers in minutes, the Instant Deal Analyzer, which calculates an offer price that ensures you make a profit, and a property workflow that walks you through every step of your deal with training videos, scripts, and templates. Also, digital contracts so you never have to print, fax, or mail a contract ever again. Cash buyers and private money websites that make you look like a seasoned pro even if you've never done a deal before. And access to my network of over 100 asset-based lenders who will compete to fund your deals. And tools for rehabbing houses, including a rehab estimator, budget tracker, and a contractor management platform where contractors can upload invoices, lien waivers, and W-9s. The thing is, most people struggle to find 2 or 3 of these things in one platform, but with Flipster, you get everything in one software that you can access from your phone or tablet while on the go, and then when you're at home, you can continue working on your deals on your laptop or desktop. It's flipping houses made easy, and it sets you up to make twice as much money in half the time. And with this 8th version of Flipster, we've really outdone ourselves. Not only do you get millions of motivated seller leads at your fingertips, including absentee owners, out-of-state owners, free and clear leads, MLS leads, Craigslist leads, REOs, vacant houses, vacant lots, and pre-foreclosures, you also get property details for each house, plus the seller's name, address, and everything else you need to skip trace them. And when you run that trace, it's not your average skip trace. We call it a deep trace, and it uses the most advanced technology available. You get multiple phone numbers, including landlines and mobile, plus email addresses and social media handles like Facebook and LinkedIn. This gives you a leg up on your competition who doesn't know half as much about the leads they're talking to. It also means you can market the sellers with direct mail, ringless voicemail, text messages, and email, all from Flipster with the push of a button. And since I give you pre-written templates, you don't have to write anything yourself. Or if you want to pick up the phone, you can use the phone scripts inside Flipster to help you. By the way, I've perfected these scripts after talking to thousands of sellers and closing hundreds of deals, so I know they'll work for you. But that's not all. In addition to seller leads, you also get cash buyers and private lenders in every market in the US. That means you can quickly wholesale houses for up to $15,000 or rehab houses for $25,000 to $50,000 per deal. But instead of telling you how great Flipster is, let me just show you. By the way, this is a real deal that a Flipster user, Spencer Stradling, did in the Phoenix, Arizona market that resulted in a profit of $23,000 with no money out of pocket. First, Spencer typed in the zip code 85208 and selected absentee owner as the lead type. Now this is an off-market property where the owner does not live in the property. A few seconds later, he got a list of leads in that area, marked with pins on a map, and a results list with the seller's name and address, as well as other info about the property, such as square footage and beds and baths. And what's really cool is this equity column where you can see how much equity the seller has. Now obviously, the leads with the highest equity are going to be your best deals. Then you click the View Details button to see aerial and street views of the house, the property info, and the owner info. You can also click these tabs to see location, tax sales, and finance info, along with foreclosure info if that applies. Once he identified a lead he was interested in, he clicked Add to Properties, which created a workflow for that property. Now, before Spencer contacted the seller, he needed to run the numbers to find out if A, it was a good deal, and B, what price to acquire it for so he actually made money. The thing is, most people screw this up because they don't understand the formulas or don't have the time. But with Flipster, it's all done for you with the Instant Deal Analyzer. With the Phoenix deal, Spencer plugged in a couple pieces of information and the deal analyzer instantly told him the offer price and how much he would profit. After seeing it was a good deal and calculating the offer price, he called the seller who had moved out of the house and was very interested in selling his property quickly. Then it was time for the next step, making an offer. Within Flipster is something called the Offer Generator Pro. This is really cool. Enter some basic info about the deal and the Offer Generator Pro instantly creates your purchase and sale agreement. Spencer sent his offer with his proof of funds letter, which you get when you join Flipster, and made the offer to the seller with confidence for $206,000. Once Spencer had the deal under contract, it was time to find a cash buyer. He typed in the zip code, and within seconds, Flipster pulled a list of active cash buyers who had recently bought a house in that area. Now, normally you have to market to these buyers with direct mail or text them individually. Not anymore. With the newest version of Flipster, you can market to all of these cash buyers at once using text blast, ringless voicemail, or both. After blasting this deal to the cash buyer list, Spencer heard back from a guy who had recently flipped a similar property in the same neighborhood who was looking for his next deal. Then it was time for the fun part, getting paid. Within Flipster, using a tool called Assignment Generator Pro, he quickly filled out a digital contract and emailed it to his cash buyer, securing his wholesale deal for $229,000, locking in his profit, all without touching a single piece of paper. So let's review. Flipster found the deal for Spencer. He plugged in some basic info into the deal analyzer and it told him what to offer. Then, using the Offer Generator Pro tool, he secured the contract in writing with the seller. Then Flipster found a local active cash buyer for him, and he used the Offer Generator Pro to lock up the deal and secure the buyer. And he closed a couple of days later for a profit of $23,000 without borrowing or putting any of his own money into the deal. Not bad for a brand new wholesaler on his first deal. And here's the best part. You can harness the massive power of Flipster for the cost of a cup of coffee per day. That's right, it's just $97 to get access to Flipster for a full 30 days. That works out to just $3.23 per day. Now, I know people who spend more than that on their daily Starbucks habit, and that doesn't help you achieve financial freedom like Flipster. Then, after your 30 days, it's up to you whether or not you want to continue. Your subscription is month to month, and you can cancel at any time. No contracts, no long-term commitments. So you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. To get started, click the button below now. After you enter your information, you'll be using Flipster in a matter of minutes. Also, once inside Flipster, you won't be left alone. You'll get access to dozens of tutorial videos, our top-notch support system, and Flipster Training Center with some of my best training programs on fix and flips, wholesaling, working with agents, and doing deals virtually. Each of these programs have sold for $97 to $1,000 in the past, and when you combine this training with the software and other tools you're getting here today, it comes to a real-world value of over $5,000, which you're getting access to for the cost of a cup of coffee per day. Remember, there's no obligation to keep using Flipster, so this is completely risk-free. If you decide for any reason that Flipster isn't right for you in the next 30 days, just let us know and you'll never be charged another cent. But you must hurry. We may come to our senses and raise the price for Flipster or take it off the market completely. If you wait and come back to this page later, we could be charging a lot more upfront for access to Flipster. Don't miss out on your chance to get started today. Click the button below now. Remember, you get cash buyers, private lenders, ringless voicemail, SMS marketing, email marketing, deep skip tracing, comps, Offer Generator Pro, deal analyzers, digital contracts, motivated sellers, cash buyer and private money websites, a network of asset-based lenders, tools for rehabbing houses including the Rehab Estimator, Budget Tracker, and Contractor Management Center, a property workflow that walks you through every step of your deal with training videos, scripts, and templates, and 10,000 motivated seller leads per month, including absentee and out-of-state owners, free and clear leads, REOs, vacant houses, MLS leads, Craigslist leads, and pre-foreclosures. Flipster truly is the software that can power your entire wholesaling and flipping business and help you achieve financial freedom, be your own boss, and live life by your rules. But you must take the first step. Click the button below now and join these happy users today, and I'll see you on the other side.
When I first opened up the Flipster program, I was kind of impressed at how it was laid out. You essentially just click, it's an order. So the first thing is finding a deal, then it's analyzing a deal. And in each step of the way, there's an introductory videos.
I'm blown away by the software. It's created that safety net for me so that I'm not freaked out.
This is something where you're going in the computer or you're going on your cell phone or your laptop, go in there and everything's there. You're just clicking different tabs. Everything's there in front of you. You want to make an offer on something? Plug in the numbers. It's going to tell you what the number should be. What's the offer, the maximum offer you should be. If you're rehabbing, here's your rehab formula. If you're a wholesaler, here's your wholesale formula. Just put in the numbers. It tells you what your maximum offer should be.
No matter what your current experience level is, there's something in there that will help you do what you've been doing faster, better, make more money in less time, work deals quicker, not make mistakes. I love it. It is awesome. It's awesome.